like let's say
Like right now, which one would I pick?
right.
A Hateful Eight.
Let's say you only saw Star Wars once though.
Yeah.
Right. So take the fact that you already
All
saw
right.
it twice.
I only saw it once. Cool.
Yeah. Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
All right.
And the reason why is because it was Star Wars was cool, and it's a lot of like go go go. But I really liked the characters in the Hateful Eight more than I liked some of the characters in Star Wars. They were more interesting to me. Like everybody had like different motives, and I'm not sure if any of our listeners or you have ever heard of 10 Little Indians, written by Agatha Christie. It's basically like one of the oldest murder mysteries ever. Mm-hmm. And Don and I and Jim, we actually did this show with our theater company back in the day. And the whole thing, it's kind of like that movie Clue. Like people are getting picked off.
Right.
And it kind of happens like that. It starts to happen like that, almost I'd say 50% of the way in. You actually see some shit. It's like, okay, cool. Like this is interesting. Like how's this going to go down? And you're wondering who if they are who they say they are, and who's going to go next. And I don't know. It was really a cool movie. All these characters in this like cabin in the middle of a blizzard, and you see like how it goes down, and then they actually do like a flashback of like how it started. So I don't know. It was really done well. It was excellent. So
it all happens in a cabin. The whole movie.
Well, at the beginning of it doesn't. There's like maybe the first like 20 minutes doesn't. It's them. It's Kurt Russell and Samuel L. Jackson, and there's like two other characters that pull up to this cabin, but then this blizzard starts to take place, which is why they can't leave the cabin.
Okay.
So they're all stuck in this cabin together, and you see how things unfold.
All right.
It's worth it. It's excellent. So 70 millimeter, check it out if you can, if it's in your city. If not, it's going to be in, theaters all, worldwide. I don't know if the Hateful Eight 70 millimeter is going to be I don't know if the one they're going to adjust for theaters is going to have the intermission in it. It may not, but if it does, at least you'll get that kind of a break because it is a long movie. So, hey, with that being said, I think it's time that we actually move into something that you wanted to talk about with Tilda Swinton. Do it.
Tilda Swinton.
Tilda Swinton.
So
I wanted to say that last name right. Swinton.
Yeah, Swinton.
Yeah.
So
this is funny.
Here's the deal, right? Marvel is doing some things that are drawing attention to themselves, like for diversity. A lot of things, first of all, their comic book lines, have been all redesigned and to include characters of all ethnicities, mm-hmm. right? Then you have, all these different things that they're doing in film and in their TV series and stuff like that. So you have, Luke Cage is finally coming to the TV shows on Netflix. Then you have, in the movies, you have, Black Panther. We all know that's coming in 2018. But this year we've got Doctor Strange. Mm-hmm. And in Doctor Strange, one of the key characters in that comic book, one of the person that actually trains Doctor Strange in the use of the mystic arts and makes him who he is the Ancient One. Mm-hmm. Now, in the comics, it's been traditionally a old Chinese guy, right? Or Taiwanese? Thailand?
He's from Taiwan?
So he's Tibetan. He's a Tibetan monk.
Tibetan.
Yeah. So they're not all. I know. I'm sorry. I that was a generalization, and I apologize to everybody out there who may be Asian. However, it is a Tibetan monk. Right?
It's Tibetan. It's not Tibetan.
It's not Tibetan?
No, it's Tibetan.
Tibet?
7 years in Tibet.
It's Tibet?
7 years in Tibet.
Tibet?
Yeah.
Tibet.
Yeah.
Tibetan. It's a Tibetan monk. I apologize again profusely. I'm so sorry. So there was a Tibetan monk that trains Doctor Strange.
Yep.
Now they've cast the Tibetan monk. Mm-hmm. However, it's no longer a Tibetan monk. It is an older white lady, Tilda Swinton.
So stupid.
And when asked about this, Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, basically was just like, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And his reasoning is that, you know, in the comics, it's always been a mantle that's been passed down from generation to generation. So they very early on said, well, what if it was passed on to, you know, Tilda Swinton?
What if it was passed on to
Basically,
Tilda Swinton?
they were like, what if it was passed down to this white woman, right? And then from there they built on that and they found Tilda Swinton. So I'm just like, I get it, right? Because like his other thing was like, hey, the guy in the comics is very stereotypical. Like, it's one of those things. It's like a catch-22. You're almost damned if you do and damned if you don't. Because if they put this character in the movie and he's dressed like, and the guy looks like Fu Manchu, right?
Yeah.
Like, is that something that, you know, the Asian audience is going to be like, oh, thank you so much, you put us in the movie, right? Like, no, they're going to look at that and they're going to go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Right? What do you think we look like? Right? That's not, we finally get in a movie and this is what we look like? What are you talking about? Right? Like, cause that's how I felt, when they had the black Transformers there in Transformers 2, the twins.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we don't read much. Right? Like, I was like, what the fuck? We got a black Transformer and this is what we do?
Yeah, seriously.
You kill Jazz and then you give us these two guys? Right?
You were pretty pissed about that. I know that.
Oh, I'm still pissed about that. That's something that I will die pissed about. But but I'm saying, like, it's a catch-22. Like, how do you include that in a movie and then, like, so but now you have Tilda Swinton and they're still mad. People are still mad. Not just, it's not, and I don't think that it's all Asians that are pissed off about this, because let's be honest. I mean, I really think it's manufactured, like, headlines, right? Mm-hmm. I think people are like, oh, you know, they did their digging. They found out that the character was actually Asian in the comic, and they're like, oh, they're fucking Asians. They're fucking them over, right? And then they put the headlines out there, and now Asians are like, oh, shit, I should be mad about this, right? Like,
I don't know why. I just thought you were going to do an Asian accent. They do like, oh, I should be mad about this.
Nah, because, like, you know what? That would make me just as bad as Marvel, right? I'd be just as racist as
whatever.
Marvel.
It'd be fucking funny, dude. I mean, like, it's not racist. It's just making a joke.
But I'm saying it's rough and it sucks because, like, it's kind of a double standard. I mean, like, we had Kingpin, who's a white guy in the comics. Right. He was Michael Clark Duncan in the fucking movie. Nobody said shit.
Yeah, because Michael Clark Duncan's a G, but
he is,
and also because if you talk shit about him being black, you're gonna look like an asshole.
Exactly. Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. It's a double standard, right? Like, you can flip everything around, but I mean, it's like they've changed genders and races so many times in these movies that all of a sudden now, because it's and I get it, there isn't a lot of Asian representation in these films. There's not. Mm-hmm. Right? You got plenty of, like, blacks, Hispanics. I've even seen probably more Hindi people than I've seen. And Hindi is actually Asian, isn't it?
I don't know. No, Hindu, isn't it? Like,
I believe that they're considered Asian.
I don't know. I never thought that.
I've never thought it, but I'm pretty sure they consider that.
We sound so intelligent right now.
I know, right? So anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about was Tilda Swinton. What do you think? Jump in on that.
I mean, yeah, I think it's kind of fucked up that they did that because, I mean, you're not. I feel like anytime you have, I don't understand that. I don't understand when you have a blueprint for a story, and then you, who as a director or writer, look at the storyline and then go, "I like this. Fuck that. I'm changing it." Like, I just don't get that shit. Yeah. Like it's okay to change certain things, but not that. Like,
right.
Leave it the way that it is because it's there for a reason. Like, the writer wrote it in there for a reason. Don't change something major like that. That's like having somebody who's not Asian play fucking Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon, the remake. Like, what? That's like having a white guy play Bruce Lee in like when they do, you know that movie like what is it, Dragon they did years ago?
Yeah.
That's like having a white guy play Bruce Lee.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is Bruce Lee.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like it would make no fucking sense. You have to have somebody who's the same nationality play that character. You can't have fucking
Right, but you're talking about somebody that's like a real life person.
No, I know that, but I mean, yeah, but I feel like you should also give the character due respect.
But nobody ever said that the character was Asian or Tibetan.
Yeah, but you know
right?
what I mean.
Like, I think actually maybe they did say it like once or something like that. But like, I mean, like when you look at the character, he looks like fucking Fu Manchu. He looks like Ming the Merciless, dude.
He looks like Ming the Merciless.
You know, like what would they say? Nobody's saying anything about Wang, the manservant, the Chinese manservant that serves fucking Doctor Strange's tea. Nobody's saying anything about that dude not being in the movie, right? Like it's just it's this ancient one, right? Like I don't know. It just feels weird to me that this is an argument. This is a cause for contention. You know, it's like I don't know.
I mean, I guess
what's the uproar?
Well, I just feel like some people are probably, you know, some people are afraid of change. You know, like they have one thing in their mind and then they change it and they're like, why did you fucking change it? Just leave it. Like, don't mess with something that I'm passionate about. Right. It's kind of like when Mortal Kombat released the second Combat Pack. I'm all for having a new character in there, but when you throw in the alien, throw in the fucking alien. Don't throw in Baraka alien. Like, I had a problem with that. Like, right away. As soon as I saw it, I was like, that's awesome, aliens in the game. Why the fuck did they mess with it? Like, it was an automatic, like, reaction because it's something that I'm passionate about. Like, I love that franchise, and they fucked with it. But at the same time, you're taking a character, and that is what the alien does. It takes on characteristics of the host. So, if you're going to put it in a Mortal Kombat universe, that's one way to make it work. And I know they're probably going to have other fighting styles, so you'll probably get, like, human alien that you can play as. So I'm like, all right, like, I'm hoping there's some room for to get what I want. But my point is I think people see things and have a vision in their head of what they're going to be, and then when they're not that, they get defensive.
Right, so you say, man, you dropped the ball and you changed something that shouldn't have been changed. But they literally are flat out calling Marvel racist right now. And my point is that they can't be. I don't see that because of all the shit that they've been doing over the last few years.
I don't think but it's one of those things that dude, this is like a 5-minute conversation that people are going to have online, and then no one's going to give a shit in 2 days. Like, True. It's just one of those things. It's like, oh, just when, like, they said, the black guy in Star Wars, why is he black? And then, like, the movie came out and no one gives a fuck. It's just like somebody talking shit.
There was that genocide thing, right? White genocide.
Yeah, like...
Holy shit, I fell for it again!
Like, dude, I'm just telling you, it, like, blew over. It blew over in, like, 10 minutes. You know what I mean?
They got me again.
No one cares.
Tony, they got me again.
No one cares.
I'm all fired up over nothing.
I don't know. I get it, but I just, like, I don't know. I see why people get defensive about it, but I don't think it's anything to get crazy
They're
about.
Not racist. They just made a boneheaded move, I think. That's all it is. They made a mistake because they were trying to stay away from doing the wrong thing and have a stereotypical character on the screen, but then they fucked up and they did something even worse by making the character not Asian at all.
Yeah.
Instead of changing the character so the character is not stereotypical, right? He doesn't have to look like Fu Manchu, but now they're going to have Tilda Swinton dressed up like a Fu Manchu dude, which is kind of weird.
It is weird.
So anyway, that's that. That's that.
All right. I get you, but we're definitely going to talk about things that are stupid because we have another segment called
Scenes That Are Stupid.
It's about to get all stupid up in here!
Since you went last time, I'm going to jump on this one.
Do it.
So, scenes that are stupid. We pick a movie and we pick a scene and then we talk about why it's stupid. Pretty simple, right? So, mine is going to be from the movie Congo, based on the book written by Michael Crichton. So, and it really was nothing like the book. There was a lot of shit wrong with it. But, you know, I actually used to watch this movie almost every day, and it became like an ongoing joke because I just found it interesting, and I went to the point of actually trying to figure out if the city of Zinj actually was really a thing, and people think that it is, and people think that King Solomon's mines with all the diamonds and shit is real, and then people have gone into Congo looking for it, and they never fucking come out. So who knows? Don't go fucking around the Congo. So, but King Solomon's Mines was real. So that's a little fun fact for you guys. But the scene that I think is stupid is they get into this mine, right? And they find this, like they're finding all these diamonds, right? Mm-hmm. And the purpose of these diamonds is to